Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. So in the previous episode we completed the 3 trials, but unfortunately the governor was kidnapped, and in order to go after her we need to go here, to Stan's shipyard.
Howdy. I'm Stan of Stan's previously owned vessels, and I'd stand on my head to make you a deal. What sort of craft are you looking for? Big, fast, slow? You want it? I got it. And if I don't got it, I'll get it. I want to make you a deal that you're happy with. Because if you're not happy, I'm not happy. But I know you're going to leave here happy today. How do I know? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come, take a look around. So tell me, what are you interested in looking at today?
Something not too expensive, but built to last.
Affordable quality. Hey, that's my motto. I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way. Now I can see you're a no-frills kind of guy, but I can also tell that quality means a lot to you. I mean, just look at the way you dress. Rugged, like this baby. She comes from a land far to the north, where the sea is as unforgiving as the men are tough, and hey, you wouldn't happen to be from there, would you? You just seem to have a sort of Nordic quality about you. Anyway, we're talking about a real value here. Let's talk about money. Your money.
Actually, I was hoping to get one on credit.
Sorry, kid. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. That's just old Stan's philosophy. If you've got a job, the storekeeper in town might extend you some credit. Then we'd have something to talk about. Unless, of course, you've already got some other means of financing.
On second thought, this may not be the ship for me.
Okay, but I tell you, I got a feeling you're gonna leave here today with a new, previously owned vessel. So, what else can I show you?
I don't really have that much to spend.
Have no fear. Every ship I sell is a bargain. But if you're looking for a real steal, I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way. This here is the famous Sea Monkey, the only ship ever to make it to Monkey Island and come back with anyone aboard left alive. Or should I say, anything. You see, the previous owners of this ship were 2 adventurous pirates. They set off, like many before, to find the legendary Secret of Monkey Island.
TM.
And like many before, they disappeared forever. Their fate? A mystery. Almost as mysterious as how this ship returned to Melee Island without a single human aboard. Some claim it was sailed back by a crew of chimps.
Chimps? There aren't any chimps in the Caribbean.
Oh, shut up. It makes a good story. Anyway, this baby's mine now. That is, until someone makes me an offer. Just how much were you looking to spend today?
Alright, so obviously we need to address the amazing gravity-defying pattern on Stan's coat, which is really awesome. Yeah, he's a hilarious character, but he's incredibly hard to deal with, as you can see. It requires a lot of conversation in order to get a ship out of him in this game. So first of all, we need to get out of here.
Okay, but I got 5 of the guys coming back to look at this baby today. Don't count on it being here if you change your mind. So, what else can I show you?
Actually, I'd like to go think about it some more.
Sure, think it over. I don't want you to feel pressured or anything. Bye now. I forgot to give you my card. And here's
Always
something
love that
else to
bit.
remember me by.
A compass?
An extra strong magnetic compass.
With your picture on it.
That's right. It always points directly back here, so if you're looking for a good deal, you know where to go. I'll be right here when you come back, but I can't guarantee that any of these ships will.
Right.
They're moving fast today. Yes, sirree. Can't hardly keep anything in stock. He'll be back.
Pusherman Stan. Gotta love him. He's like an 80s guy with pantaloons. Anyway, so we need to go and see the shopkeeper to get a credit note. But obviously, with this being a point-and-click game, it's not as simple as just getting one off him. We have to steal it. And stealing is naughty, but we've got things to do. We need a ship. We also need a crew, although the crew is significantly easier to get than the ship is. We will do that afterwards, because the ship is what takes the most time during this segment. And I want to get it out of the way, to be quite honest, so we can make a move. Love this scene. There's the architecture and stuff, and the colours, or even in the original version. I'll just switch back there again so you can see. The colour scheme is so nice, it's so simple. Just lots of really nice blues and purples, contrasted with the orange of the lights and stuff. Looks really, really great. But let's stay focused here.
Hey, where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone.
Shows what you know, mate.
See if I ever do you a favor again.
Anyway, so the credit note that we need from him is locked in this safe. And it's fairly simple to get it.
What do you want?
I'm interested in procuring a note of credit.
You are you? You got a job?
Of course I do.
Yes, of course I do.
All right. I'll get one of my notes and we'll fill it out.
Right, you have to pay attention to the combination on the safe door lock here. So it goes left 3 times. And yeah, so it's fairly straightforward.
Let's see here. What did you say your occupation was?
Let's see. Well, let's be honest, I am actually doing this.
I'm an acrobat with a traveling circus.
You're one of them fettuccine brothers? Where's your silly accent? And where are your silly slippers? Come back when you got a job in a credible business. What else do you want?
Okay, so he's put the credit note back in the safe, and we need to get it out of there. Nothing that we can say to him about our employment will be sufficient in order for him to actually give us the note, so we do have to steal it from his safe. So obviously we need to get him to go back to the Swordmaster's
I'm looking
place.
for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again.
Yes, please.
And don't touch anything!
Don't worry, I won't. Okay, so let's go up here. And no, that was wrong. I think I've done it the wrong way. Bollocks. Okay, so I think pulling it was making it move to the left. I did it the wrong way round.
Hey, where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again.
Well,
What
you're
do you
about
want?
to, matey. And get mugged off in the process.
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back. And don't touch anything!
Alright. Let's try this again. So we need to pull first and foremost. And find the pull command. There we go. That's better. And once again, pull. Once more. And then push once. And then pull once. And then push twice, I think. That's it.
There's nothing in here but this note.
Alright, I got the credit note. What a ball ache. And so, we can now trek all the way back to Stan's. And I guess I could cut it out, but nah, you know, I'll leave it in. I don't think it's really worth cutting out. We're not really pressed for time, so I can do that relatively easily. And we get to look at this pretty harbour again for the 20,000th time. Alright, walk up the cliffside. Past this douchebag. Onto the map and to the used ship Emporium. Now you may have noticed there is this island up here which we haven't visited yet. Don't worry, we do need to visit that momentarily. Which we will do.
Howdy. Great to see you again. I knew you'd come back. Everybody does. You know why they come back? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come, take a look around.
Right, here we go again. This is really, you've got to go through his really long sales pitch now.
So, what else can I show you?
Right, so we need the sea monkey, the cheap one.
Could I see the cheap one again?
I knew it. I knew it. Just can't get her out of your mind, can you? Walk this way. Hard to stay away from a good mystery, isn't it? How much would you like to spend?
Right, we got the credit note. Now what happens here is that once he accepts the credit note, he will try to bolt on as many add-on features as he can, and we have to decline every single one of them before we make him an offer. So it's a real pain in the arse, but we'll try and get through this as quickly as we can.
I got credit from the storekeeper. Will you take it?
Hey, of course! Your credit's always good at Stan's. It doesn't matter if you've had credit problems in the past. Divorce, chronic gambling mishaps. I mean, who am I to judge, right? If the storekeeper trusts you enough to give you a letter of credit, then you must be an honest man with a steady income, right?
Right.
Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? I know you want it. You know you want it. And I know that you know that I want to sell it, so...
Let's talk extras.
Extras? You want to talk extras? Great! This baby's loaded with extras. For instance, did I tell you about the porthole defoggers?
Right, okay. So the credit note is worth 5,000 pieces of 8. He is trying to sell us the ship with all of the extras. And so, in order for him to accept that relatively low offer, we need to turn every single one of these down. So I'll just cycle through these now.
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but don't blame me if you run into an iceberg or something. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the anti-lock anchor?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Sure, throw safety to the wind. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the rack and pinion rudder?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Well, I guess it'll float without it. Barely. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the velour sail covers?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Hey, travel light. I can understand that, sure. Of course, mutiny is an ugly word. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the tachometer?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Wow, does your wife know you're such a cheapskate? But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the elevator made with wood from Burgundy wine casks?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of decadent, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about this simulated wood siding?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but I'm telling you, barnacles hate simulated wood. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the porthole defoggers?
Alright, I think that should do it, hopefully. God. Such a pusher, man. Anyway.
Enough about extras already.
Okay, where were we?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
5,000.
All right, 5,000, but that's my final offer.
Sure, I guess we can start out at the bottom. I got all day. I'm going to be getting a whole new shipment next week, so you got me over a barrel. I've got to sell this baby, even if it means losing my shirt.
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
5,000, and that's my final offer.
That's still not enough money. Inflation works in the other direction, you know? Just tell me, what would it take to get you to sail this ship away today?
Right, I think what we have to do now is to turn him down and then he'll change his mind if I remember rightly.
Forget it. I don't need this boat anyway.
Now wait a second. Don't go away mad. I'm sure we can work something out.
Okay.
Well, maybe you're right.
Of course I am. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. You realize, don't you, that they just don't make them like this anymore?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
5,000, and that's my final offer.
5,000 pieces of 8. Okay.
Right, we got it.
It's killing me,
God.
but okay. And I thought I was gonna give my children Christmas presents this year.
Poor
Just
Stan.
take it out of here. I'm glad to get rid of it. Oh yeah. Do you have that note from the storekeeper on you? Thanks. I've got to run these numbers by my boss. He'll think I'm nuts, but I'll talk him into it. You meet me at the dock with your crew. I'll bring the ship and the papers. I just want to say that I really feel like we got to know each other today. I mean, I really felt some bonding here. And I don't just say that to everybody. It's been great doing business with you. Really. Sucker. See you at the dock, and don't forget your crew. All 3 of them.
Good old Stan. Gotta love Stan. Really, really classic character in every single one of the games. Always awesome. Anyway, right, we need a crew now. And it's fairly straightforward to get them. The first one we can get is Carla. All we need to do to get her is just talk her into it. So let's get that out of the way. Hopefully I should have enough time to get all of them in this episode, and then we can end the chapter. And next time we can set sail on the Sea Monkey. Anyway, let's go and speak to Carla.
You've already got the t-shirt. What do you want now?
The governor's been kidnapped!
What? That's ridiculous. Oh, no. This looks bad. Very bad.
I'm getting a ship and a crew together to go rescue her.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this, but count me in. I'll meet you at the dock.
Thank you, Carla. Alright, that's 1 down. 2 more. And the next guy we are going to get is our old friend Otis, who is still locked in prison. So we need to bust him out. And if you remember... Oh, hang on.
Meanwhile, having just returned from Melee, LeChuck and his crew find their old hiding place in the underground rivers of Monkey Island and drop anchor.
Captain, sir, I just stopped by to congratulate you on your kidnapping mission. Captain? Captain, are you all right?
Never felt better. And how fares our prisoner?
Ah, yes, the prisoner. We had a little trouble.
Trouble!
No, nothing to worry about, sir. Everything's under control. She escaped a few times, but we've got her locked up in the brig. No one's getting in or out of there.
For your sake, I hope not. With years of planning almost destroyed by my death, I'm not taking any chances now.
You took care of Mr. Threepwood, then?
Guybrush Threepwood will not be a problem. At this very moment, he's 20 feet underwater. Probably bloated up like a fattened pig. His eyes being eaten out by crabs. Fish pecking at his fingers. Kinda makes you wish you were there to watch.
Ah, yes, sir. Ugh. Sure does at that.
Now, go check on the route. Make sure it's locked up tight.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, so, as I was saying before, if you remember that we picked up from the scum bar several of those tin mugs, or pewter mugs, or whatever they were, that is the key item in this next puzzle. So what we have to do, this bit can actually be quite tricky with the new interface, so I'll do my best, but may take more than one attempt. What we have to do is go into the kitchen of the scum bar, past this blubbing buffoon, go in here, and there is this barrel of grog. Now we have 5 mugs, so we'll use one with the grog.
This stuff is eating right through the mug.
And yeah, so what's happening is that you can see in the bottom corner, it's melting the mug. And it goes through 3 stages of decomposition before it is destroyed completely. And the grog is lost. And so we have to transfer it between the mugs as it melts. Okay, it's melting now. So if we go use this with...
I can't get anything out of that mug.
Ah.
It's not really much of a mug anymore.
Oh right, we failed. Fantastic. Right, I'll try it once more. You get the idea anyway. Like I say, it's this interface makes it very difficult. With the old interface, it's much, much easier. But we get a new mug each time we lose one, so we're not going to need 5, but I might as well take it. So I'll have another go at this, and then if I fail again, then I will just bring you guys back in when I've done it. Okay. And we'll go back out. We can get into the streets before it dissolves, so I will just change the mug each time we change screen, and that should give us enough time. Okay, try this again. Use the melting mug with that mug. There we go, transferred it. Just the interface is a little bit clunky for this puzzle. And we'll go like a bit further. This should do. Use the melting mug with this mug. Okay. And now we should have enough to get to Otis. And so we can use the melting mug with the lock.
Hey, great! A drink! I'm real thirsty. Yikes! Wow! And to think I used to drink that stuff. I'm free! Oh yeah, thanks. If there's anything I can ever do for you.
Well, actually, there is something. I'm looking for brave people to join my crew and sail off to Monkey Island with me to rescue the governor. She's been abducted by the fearsome pirate LeChuck and is being held against her will somewhere in his secret hideout.
I see. Well, yes, LeChuck, you say? Well, yes, yes, of course. We must sail to Monkey Island and... Hey, look behind you, a three-headed monkey!
I can't believe I fell for that. Pretty good trick, though.
Right, so yeah, he's bailed, but I think we don't need to do anything else with him. He will turn up. So there's just one more crewman left that we need, and we will find that crew member at the little island at the top of the map, which we have not visited yet. So I'll quickly go and do that, and then we have everything we need to leave Melee Island. So I will end the episode there, and next time we can be on our way. So once again, move across here. And once again, I don't think there's much point in me cutting this out now because we're nearly done, so let's walk over onto the map and head to the island. Up here. I'm pretty happy about the way that the ship bit went, because when I was a kid that would take me so long to do. I found it like a real nightmare. So we're at Hook Island, and in order to get across here we need to use the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle, which we picked up a while back now, so it does actually have a use, believe it or not. Okay. Now we can go to the House of Hook.
Hey! I don't like visitors. Who are you?
The governor's been kidnapped!
What? That's preposterous.
Oh, really? Take a look at this note they left.
Oh no. This is horrible. What are we going to do?
We could get a crew together and sail off after them.
What an idea. Now, if we only had a captain.
Well, what about me?
Ha! You? Ha! Oh! That's a good one.
Hey, I'm serious.
Really?
Really?
Okay, let's see you prove it. Walk this way. There's something in here that I want to show you. Something horrible. Something so horrible that I stay awake at night just thinking about it. But I don't mean to scare you. I'm sure a big brave guy like yourself will have no problem facing this monster. After all, it's much smaller than the beast that bit off my hands so many years ago. Arr, har, har, har. Let's just hope you're quicker than I was. Oh, I just remembered something. I never did get around to feeding him this week. Ha 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 ha! Silly me! I'll let you open this last door yourself. Just let me get out of your way.
Wait.
Ha ha ha! Getting cold feet?
No, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to open that little door. And if you're brave enough, touch the beast inside.
Oh, is that all?
Okay, go ahead. If you've got the guts.
Right, here we go. Yes, the murderous winged devil. It is a little parrot. And if you notice at the bottom right, the bottom left, the verbs have changed. Poke, jab, tease, tap, prod, feel, tickle.
I don't believe it. You are a brave man after all. You faced the beast I've feared all these years. You had the guts to do what I never could. I feel like such a coward. I'm not good enough to be on your crew. I'm not even good enough to swab your decks.
Oh, come on, Mr.
Meat Hook.
Mr. Meat Hook. You're a big, strong, good-looking guy with a great tattoo.
I can make it talk. Wanna see? Ha!
Maybe later. Anyway, you can swab my decks anytime.
Really?
Sure.
I can still be on your crew.
Just pack your stuff and meet me at the dock.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I won't let you down. Hey, maybe I'll get a chance to show you my whole tattoo routine when we're at sea.
Wow, this is sounding better and better all the time.
Yeah, I've actually forgot to do the tattoo routine. The tattoo on his chest, he can make it talk. Very odd character, Meat Hook, and the parrot, I feel like, is sort of an homage to Monty Python and the Holy Grail with the deadly killer rabbit. It's the same sort of humour anyway. Let's go back across here.
Wow, it works both ways. That's some chicken.
That is indeed some chicken. Okay. So we're finally done here. We can now leave the island. All we have to do is go to the village, and we can finally end this chapter and this episode. Okay, down there. Here we go.
Hey, it's a good thing you showed up. 10 people have offered to buy this baby off me while I've been standing here waiting for you. But I said, no way. I know a guy who's in love with this ship, and it would break his heart to lose it. Am I right? Of course I am. I mean, just look at her. Sleek, aerodynamic, a buoyant barnacle-covered beauty. I think we're having a real moment here. I've changed my mind. I can't give her up. You can have your money back. How could I sell something so dear? Then again, a deal's a deal, right? Right. Good luck, yeah. I'm out of here.
See you later, Stan.
Whoops, I almost forgot to give you this free seafaring literature. My gift to you. Just remember where you got it. Stan's!
Bye, Stan.
Maybe I should have gotten that extended warranty after all.
Hey, long time no see.
You little two-faced cretin, you tricked me!
Oh, come on. Don't be bitter. I'm here to help, not just for the money.
Money?
Yeah, we are getting paid for this, right?
Glad you could make it, Carla.
Look, don't start with me, okay? So what's that waterlogged wreck doing out there? How are we gonna get our ship in here with that pile of scrap in the way?
Where's the cabin boy? I need him to go back to my place and pick up my bags.
What's going on here?
Where's our ship?
Where's our crew?
This isn't gonna be as easy as I thought.
Part 2, The Journey. Alright, so we finally left Melee Island.
Through the courageous leadership of Captain Threepwood, the Sea Monkey is finally underway. Undaunted by their lack of navigational equipment or expertise, the crew begins to plan their voyage.
First of all, I'd like to say it's great to be working with such a fine crew. The voyage ahead is not going to be easy. It's going to take skill, endurance, and most of all, teamwork. First, I thought we'd assign some duties.
What is it we were suckered into doing again?
I made a list.
Suckered is right.
I don't see what the big deal is with rescuing the governor. She can clearly take care of herself. The way I look at it, we got this great ship. Well, we got a ship. Why don't we kick back, tie a rope to the wheel, and cruise for a while? I could use a little work on my tan.
Come to think of it, I have been a little stressed out lately. I could use a rest.
Then it's decided. We cruise the Caribbean.
I'm doomed.
Okay, right, so we're on the way. We have a mutinous crew and a wreck of a ship, but we are on the way. I am going to end the episode here. Next time we will continue our journey to Monkey Island. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press like, and I will see you in the next episode for more of The Secret of Monkey Island. Goodbye everyone.